Hello, and thank you for applying to Larimer County Small Business Relief Program. I'm going to walk you through the application as well as the requested supporting documents. And please reach out to your hub contact if you have any additional questions. So when you click on the Zoom Grants link for the application, you will first have to create a Zoom Grants account. Once you create a Zoom Grants account and log in by re-clicking on that Zoom Grants link for your specific hub location, you will be taken to a screen like this. There are 3 different applications before you get to this screen. Please make sure that you are applying to the appropriate location. The City of Fort Collins Hub is also supporting LaPorte, Livermore, Red Feather, Wellington, Timnath, specifically Larimer County businesses, and other unincorporated Larimer County locations. The City of Loveland Hub is also supporting Berthoud, Masonville, Johnstown, specific to Larimer County, and Windsor, specific to Larimer County. The Estes Park Valley Hub will also be supporting Drake, Glen Haven, and both incorporated and other unincorporated Larimer County locations. Be sure to apply in your appropriate location. So after you log into Zoom Grants, you will be taken to a page like this. In order to be eligible for this new state funding bill, there are specific sectors that are eligible: restaurants, bars, breweries, wineries, distilleries, caterers, movie theaters, fitness and recreational centers, and sports centers. This also does include food trucks and mobile eateries. The business must be located within Larimer County, and the headquarters must be within the state of Colorado. Your business must have exceeded at least 20% of revenue loss since the start of COVID-19, March 26, 2020. If your business opened between January 1st and March 26th of 2020, then please follow the application instructions and do as requested. Your business cannot exceed the revenue of $2.5 million. That is annualized per year. We'll be asking for numbers of 2019. Please review the state legislation for other eligibility pieces. As you scroll down, you will then enter into the application. Here, we request that you provide your business name, you as the applicant, your first, last name, and contact information. We then ask for the organization's legal entity name. So this is your formal legal business name, not just your business name that may be used across the community. We then ask that you put the physical address of your business. To do so, you click on this Add Address button. When you do this, an additional window will pop up. Be sure that you allow to have pop-ups while you are applying for this application. If you click this button and do not see a pop-up, make sure that you enable that within your web browser. When you click this pop-up button, you will then insert into blank tabs and then save that address. It will then auto-populate into this space. We then ask for the telephone and further information specific to the business. If you applying are not the CEO, director, or have authority within the business and signing authority, please be sure to provide that information. For the next piece, we are going to be asking specific application questions. Again, at the top of this page, you will see the eligibility requirements. As you scroll down, you will see the instructions. As you complete this application, you will also be certifying the following statements. Please review the statements and make sure that you are accurately eligible within these certifications. If you have any questions, please reach out to your point contact at your hub. There are 10 questions. Each question is different per hub, specifically this first question. So for the City of Fort Collins, these are the specific regions that are being supported with the hub of Fort Collins. The Loveland and Estes hub will have the appropriate locations as previously named here. Indicate your business sector, what range of annualized revenue you're in, and we're specifically asking for 2019. How much your revenue loss is within the range of 20 to 40, 40 or more, or if you opened in 2020, then please select the third answer. Please indicate if you were in business prior to January of 2020 or after, as well as how many years you have been in operation. For number of employees, please select the correct answer. We ask that you convert all of your employees to full-time to answer this. We provided the formula here for total hours worked by all employees divided by 2,080. That will then give you the number of full-time employees you have. Only sole proprietors should have 1 employee, or 0 if you do not consider yourself an employee, but are the sole proprietor of the business. Please share the business status of your current business. The state legislation requires the NAICS code. Please provide that here, as well as the information is in the library tab, which I will show shortly. If your business address is a PO, please be sure to provide that information here. Then you hit next. You have to answer all the questions in order to move forward. Again, as you scroll down, we are on the final page of the application, and this is where you upload documents. We are asking for 7 documents, as you can see described here. We ask for all valid state license for your business. So you can upload multiple license. There will be a button for you to press upload, and you can upload information from your computer here. We ask for a profit and loss statement or a sales tax receipts, verifying your gross monthly income. Many of you use QuickBooks or something similar to that. You can upload those statements here. We also ask that you download this template specifically right here. This template, you will be reiterating your specific monthly gross sales starting from March of 2019 to current. Then you will save that and you will re-upload it back here. Please provide a copy of certification of good standing, which you can find at the Secretary of State's website. The link is provided here. We need a copy of your business tax return 2019. If you have opened in 2020, then please provide income statements and receipts proving your gross sales of the time opened. The legislation also requires unemployment insurance payroll taxes. Please upload appropriate documentation there, as well as a completed W-9. The W-9 is what is necessary if you are eligible and selected for funding in order to make payment. Payments will all be distributed via check upon communication with your hub representative. Further information at the very top of the page, you will see this called Show Library. Additionally, if you want to get rid of the description and requirements, you're able to hide the description and hide the requirements, so you do not have to go through as much information each tab. So if you click on Show Library, here we have examples of information for you. So this is additionally where that blank revenue template is stored. When you click it, an additional box will pop up. That's why it's important to enable pop-ups on your computer. And this is what the template that you are downloading and then re-uploading again will look like. Here is the template that we asked you to complete and then add back in. Additionally, I will show you an example of a W-9 and a profit and loss statement. For those of you who are interested or unaware around what the eligibility is, as well as the document request, it is all supported by the Senate bill for the state of Colorado for this funding that we are providing. Additionally, here is a list around the NAICS codes if you are unaware as to what that is. So now I'd like to walk you through a brief example of a W-9. We provided a link that you can download the template and complete. Here's an example. To make sure to enter the name that's shown on your income tax return, and if you, for sole proprietors, it is often your name. If you are a larger organization, then it is the entity name. If you have a DBA, then this second line is where that would be indicated. Please indicate for question 3, the appropriate status of your business. Now, if you are an LLC, which many businesses are, and you click that limited liability box, be sure to complete the second part of this line. You have to enter your tax classification of what type of corporation or partnership you are. So make sure that you complete this. Enter the address that is what is legally registered. This is also where funding will be sent. The next piece is where you enter your EIN. If you are a sole proprietor, it will be your social security number, but every business has been provided an employee identification number that you enter here. And the last part is we need a signature as well as a date. Make sure that when you save and upload, depending on some templates, that the signature saves. It is best to download, fill out manually, and then re-upload as a JPEG or a picture. And that is a W-9. Here's an example of a profit and loss statement. This is needed to support the 20% revenue loss minimum that is required by the state legislation to receive funding. In here, this is the same numbers that you will pull into that Excel spreadsheet, and it shows the total income per month. So depending on the system you use, be sure that we have the monthly indications as to what your profit and loss is. Again, this example is available in the library of Zoom grants. So once you complete and submit all the documents, they are required. So if you do not have something uploaded, you will not be able to submit. Currently, where this says previous, after you have completed all the information, it will say submit application now. Following the submission, you will receive an automatic notice from Zoom grant system that your application has been completed. The applications are open until the 27th of January, following which your hub representative will communicate with you upon reviewing all of the applications received in that hub. Thank you in advance for your patience as we process this information. Additionally, if Zoom grants is slow or you are timing out, we encourage you to log out and log back in. Quick note is that evenings and mornings and weekends seem to work well. In busy times, Zoom grants can sometimes be moving slow and hard to upload documents. Again, please reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing your application in the Larimer County Small Business Relief Program.